Leading start down into turn number 1. Schrader down low. Lapsevich with a good run off the second turn. They'll race door to door down the backstretch.
Already 3 wide behind the top 5. Stuart Friesen works to the inside of 3 cars, make it now to his outside as they're 4 wide. Dave Bailey tried to stick a nose in there. They come down the front stretch and complete the first lap. It's wild, 3 wide at the front.
Who had Alex Tagliani swinging to the outside to go 3 wide on their bingo card tonight? The driver from Lachenay, Quebec, working the high side. Drayton Lapsevich down low. They'll drag race off at turn 4.
Kevin Lacroix right in the thick of this as well. He's running in that 74 machine to the outside of Kenny Schrader. He's riding that same line as Tagliani now through corner number 2. Schrader has slipped back to the 4th spot.
And it's only a matter of where they are in the rotation here of getting their opportunity to go racing. Tagliani going to lead this lap as well with Drayton Lapsevich second.
Wow, nice save there by Bois on the front stretch. The back end of that car was wobbling side to side as he got a little help from behind. Now he works to the inside of Dexter Stacy down the back stretch.
The lead pack of, we got one sideways on the front stretch. That's Wallace Stacy. He'll get that car rolling. Green flag in the air. We're back underway.
Interesting restart there. Just watching what different drivers were doing on that restart. Stuart Friesen was trying to do something a little different. I think watching what Trayton's been doing, and that might come in handy a little later in the race.
There is nobody in this field who will do a better job of reading what other drivers are able to do and translate that into their own program and figure out how to do it themselves.
Back down through 1 and 2, Lapsevich, Schrader, and Lacroix, and then you've got Kennington single file before you go door to door. Well, it was there for a moment with Friesen and Watson. Seems like they've been caught together most of the evening here.
A lot of bumper tag going on deeper in that top 10 and further back. And it is the final stage of the Freshtone Dirt Classic.
Another good restart for Drayton Lapsevich. He's been aces off of corner 4 every time, right off the bottom. DJ Kennington looked low that time on Lacroix. Here comes Friesen now to the outside of the 74, starting to make his presence known.
Friesen got his nose to the outside of the 74, and he's not giving it up, but Kevin Lacroix, give him credit. He outdueled the dirt track ace there through 3 and 4, and he gets up into line. Ken Schrader right behind the race leader, Drayton Lapsevich, but it was Lapsevich getting the run off turn 2. Lapsevich down low, headed to the restart zone. Stuart Friesen once again pushing Kenny Schrader down to turn number 1. They'll go 3 wide through 1 and 2. Oh, trouble. Brandon Watson goes around, clips Andrew Ranger. Ranger goes around, goes for a long slide. Dave Bailey got up into the wall a little bit on the back straightaway. We will stay under green.
Good job by Ranger and Watson to continue on. There's quite a bit of damage, I think, on the front of the 9 machine. We'll have a look at that as he comes down the front stretch as the action continues on to the front. Lacroix now makes the move on Schrader.
Some drivers making their move forward, though, is really impressive. Alex Gannett moving up. Marc-Antoine Cameron moving up. Kevin Lacroix doing battle on the inside of Ken Schrader.
Dave Bailey still riding inside the top 10. He's in a comfortable spot, although he's got Daniel Bois on his back bumper. Meanwhile, here's the battle for that second spot. Lacroix and Schrader, maybe a little bit of contact that time into 3.
Schrader going to clear the 74 of Lacroix off of turn number 4. Drayton Lapsevich has opened up a pretty sizable gap out in front in that number 20. Heavy lap traffic just in front of our leader, Drayton Lapsevich. Ken Schrader, look at him drive deep down into turn number 3, close that gap on the leader.
Here they are with this slower traffic. Gowdy is the first car in line. Lapsevich will pick a line and look to go by the 38 machine. He'll go to the bottom side as they'll go door to door through corner number 2 and down the back stretch.
Whoa, Lapsevich gets clipped in the right rear by Gowdy. Gowdy off the racetrack. Ken Schrader gets around. That could have been serious damage to Lapsevich's number 20.
That's going to bring a caution because there is left front damage to the 38 of Gowdy. He is not going to get going here. Well, they're telling him to go, but that left front. Well, maybe it's not as bad. I thought the left front looked like it was broken and rolled over, but he's got things straightened out and just some hood damage. But boy, to see that replay is going to be interesting.
Schrader gets to fire first. He'll set the pace coming into the restart zone here off of turn number 4. Mike Charret waiting with the green flag in hand.
Schrader got a good launch that time down into corner number 1. 3 wide they go.
DJ Kennington down to the inside. I don't think that's going to pay off for him, though, as Stuart Friesen into turn number 3, into the back end to Trayton Lapsevich in that number 19. 4 wide off of turn 4 for a moment.
Wow. 3 wide behind the top 2 as they're all ramping up the energy now in that pack as they come through corner number 2. Friesen clears Kennington. Now he's to the inside of Cameron.
Wow, contact down the backstretch between Kennington and Lacroix. Everybody was sideways as they raced into turn number 3. Alex Gannett trying to hang on there as they exit 4. 19 laps to go as Larry Jackson with a flat right rear tire and Trevor Monahan with the radiator punched out of that number 4. He's holding a pretty wheel down the back straightaway in that APC number 22. He's got lap traffic, but they are way farther ahead than he'll need to mess with. White flag gonna fly out of turn 4.
One more trip around for Ken Schrader. He has been stout since the drop of the green flag in the very first practice of the day. He sails it down the backstretch for the final time.
The first ever Freshtone Dirt Classic. 100 laps on the dirt are going to go to Kenny Schrader from Fenton, Missouri. Coming home in the second spot, it's Kevin Lacroix.